It's about 7 a.m. and I have already been sipping on my coffee with cream this morning while doing some computer work that was starting to pile up, but I got that done and I'm going to try to get in a little bit of yoga before the kids get up. And I'm not one of those influencers who gets dressed up in a cute sports outfit to do yoga and all that, so you won't be seeing clips of my yoga. I am still in my pajamas, which are sweats, and even they're stained. Like it's not cute. I'm not one of those influencers. Sorry, guys. Yoga is finished without interruption. So shocking. I didn't even get interrupted by this dog. He just laid here and snoozed the whole time. Yesterday when I was doing my yoga, he thought I was getting on the floor to play with him. Today, he had already tired himself out by stampeding through the house with Izzy and wrestling. And so he was tired out and ready for his rest while I did my yoga. Those kids are sleeping the day away down here. Renee and Levi built a tent yesterday and they wanted to sleep in it. Wow. Sleeping the day away. Did you guys have a good rest in your tent? Yeah? Bubs wants you to get up. Get him. Get him, Bubs. Get him. Get him. Yeah, it's pretty thick, huh? Oh. I love how this bowl with the lid fits down into my Instant Pot, so I can make a big tub of yogurt in there. Actually, though, I made this batch. Oops, I only wanted 4 ounces. I made this batch in my dehydrator, and it worked fantastically also. So this one here in the big, oops, in the big bowl is my, okay, Levi. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Levi is sweeping the stairs, and he's letting me know each time he sweeps one. So this one is the SIBO yogurt that has the 3 different strains, El Reuterai and 2 others, and I always forget the names of it. This one is the Bifidobacterium longum that I have added also, and I am doing a half a cup of this one also. So it will be a full cup of yogurt, and then I'm going to add a protein powder.
Now I'm doing 4.
Now you're doing 4?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not that good. Has to be all the way on the next stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get all this fur was from Baba and Izzy.
Oh, there's lots of fur?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just got brave enough to order the peanut butter prime protein. My newfound tolerance for peanuts is so exciting. And I hadn't ordered this before because I didn't think I'd be able to eat it. But I have been enjoying it now that peanuts are back on the menu. 2 more? Okay. Okay. You're all the way down? Okay, just finish up. Do a good job. All right, just to be wild this morning, I'm going to have a little handful of the Honey Nut Perfect Keto cereal on my yogurt. Let's see, it's about half a serving of cereal. And yes, I know it looks like dog food. We joke about that all the time. What?
You have one?
Sure. You like those?
Yeah.
They're like little cookies, huh? Yeah, you love honey. I need to go out and run some errands, and I'm going to be taking Bubs with me, plus all 4 of the younger kids, because we've been working on a couple of things with Bubs, our puppy, right there. He is so perfect in so many ways. There are just two things that we have been really focusing on, and that is he gets car sick. So we've been trying to desensitize him to that by taking him on car rides. And actually, it's been almost a week since he's gotten sick in the car, and we've been taking him out every single day. So I'm really hopeful that we've turned a corner on that, but literally turned a corner in the car. Haha, hilarious. But I'm still just taking him out every day. Any opportunity when we're going out and doing something, I just take him with us. So we're gonna all go together to run some errands, and then we will probably go by a park. Because the other thing we're working on with Bubs is socialization. He does great with people. Like, he's never had an issue with a person, but last week when he did his first week of puppy school, he was nervous around the other puppies, which was kind of crazy because he has Izzy here and he does great with Izzy, but he was real scared of the other puppies. So we're just trying really hard to get him socialized, get him around other dogs, on a regular basis, and just, help him to work through that. But before I run out the door, I'm going to mix up some Element electrolytes and bring those with me to sip on while we're running our errands. Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to do orange salt today. I've kind of been on an orange salt kick recently. It's really good. Hey, Bubs, you ready for a ride? Yeah, you've been doing so good getting over your car sickness. You ready to go? Yeah, what a good boy. She's putting the goats out. We're going to go pick her up. Goat wrangling. All the kids are now pretty good at goat wrangling. She's moving them from, uh-oh. Uh-oh. The hay is over there on this shelf, and so they just want to get to that so bad.
No, you'll take me in. No,
alright, now she's got to get the last one and then escaped. The kids are playing at the park, and I thought that breakfast was going to hold me all the way till we got home, but I'm pretty hungry. And one of the errands that we just ran was going to Costco, and so I had a whole car full of Costco groceries, and so I had some food that I could choose from. You'll be seeing the Costco haul on a different video soon. So anyways, I just grabbed some of the stuff that I had, some salami, a couple slices of Swiss cheese, and one of these mozzarella snack packs. These are so good, and that's going to be my little snacky lunch. We'll see how long this holds me. What are those crazy kids doing, huh? What are they doing? Go, Levi, go! We're home from our errands and from our fun time at the park, and I'm just having an afternoon cup of coffee with cream. So I'm going a little bit crazy with the vegetables today, getting more brave with adding some veggies back into my diet. I have about 11 ounces of tri-tip steak here. I'll see how much I eat. I may eat it all. I'm kind of hungry. And then some sauteed onions on top. And then about 5 ounces of air-fried Brussels sprouts. I would have put some feta or Parmesan on the Brussels sprouts, but I was kind of dairy heavy with my breakfast and lunch today. So I decided to just keep this one dairy free.
Or this.
Hey, can you taste this new Waterloo? What kind is it? Do you know?
No.
Ginger citrus twist.
Oh.
Give it a sip. What do you think?
That's spicy.
It's spicy. Do you like it though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many thumbs up do you give it?
100.
100. There's 10 for each finger, I guess. Yep. I just found this at the store the other day. It's really, really good. Recommend if you like ginger. Hey, stop it. Recommend if you like ginger. I couldn't quite make it through all of that steak, so leaving that for another time. So last exciting event of the evening is we're headed to Bub's puppy school, his socialization. Last week he didn't do so great because he was scared of the other puppies, but we've been working on it all week, so hopefully he'll do a little bit better this time. Hi, Izzy. Oh, hi. Yes, I know. Izzy is so jealous that Bubs gets to go outside to go potty so often. He gets to go on so many trips. It's so sad when you're the big sister and you don't get as much attention as the baby. Jangle. You're doing so good. I know. There's so many other puppies. You're doing so good. Hey, Bubs. Go play. Go play. Go play. Oh, you gotta come back to Mom for a second, huh? Go play. Go play with your friends. We're here to play with friends. Go, go, go. Oh. Hi, buddy. Oh, hi. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Bub. Go play, Bub. Good boy. Yes, Levi? What is it?
It's this.
A vest?
Yeah, I got this.
Are you going on a safari? Last thing this evening, I'm going to have a tea with some chocolate element and some cream. It's the next morning now, and I'm going to go over my macros and what my blood sugar did yesterday for that full day of eating, as well as talk about my lumen breath test result the next morning after. So as far as macros, I got 1,793 calories, 116.9 grams of protein. That was 26.7% of my calories. I got 123.4 grams of fat. That was 63.4% of my calories. And then I got 43.2 total carbs or 28.1 net carbs. I have been upping my carbs just a little bit, like you saw today with the added fibrous vegetables. I'm still, testing and seeing how that is going to work out for me. I had some interesting blood sugar results for the day, so let me head over there and show you that. So here's a view of what my blood sugar did for the entire day. And recently I put my Fitbit back on. I hadn't been wearing it for quite a few months, and I decided to throw it back on and see where my activity was. And I found that you can actually connect the Fitbit or the Fitbit app to the NutriSense app. So these blue dots here, it's like tells me right when I wake up and when I do exercise. It just automatically puts all that information in, which is kind of interesting. And you can see this first blue dot here is where I woke up. So you can see a definite dawn phenomenon right there. And I love that it's just that simple that I don't have to really think about it. It just pulls it right in from the Fitbit app. So now let's go over each individual meal. First was my coffee with cream in the morning at 7 a.m. Started with a blood sugar of 87. 2 hours later, had a blood sugar of 90, so I got a score of 10 on that one. My breakfast of protein yogurt with the Perfect Keto cereal, I started with a blood sugar of 89, and 2 hours later had a blood sugar of 87. Again, got a score of 10. My snacky lunch at the park really was blood sugar friendly. I started with a blood sugar of 89, and 2 hours later had a blood sugar of 79, so dropped 10 points on that one. And that could also be due to just being at the park and getting a little bit of exercise, and that could have helped lower my blood sugar as well. My afternoon coffee with cream, I started with a blood sugar of 83. 2 hours later, had a blood sugar of 78, so that was all good. Now, dinner is where it got interesting. This is where I had the 5 ounces of Brussels sprouts and about 2 ounces. I measured the onion raw, and it was 2 ounces of raw onion that I sauteed up. And I did not get as good of a score on this meal, and it's something I'm going to have to test out again. So I started with a blood sugar of 77, and 2 hours later had a blood sugar of 93, which means I had a 2-hour delta of 16, which you want it to be, your 2-hour delta to be as close to 0 as possible. So that was not great. I don't know if it was the Brussels sprouts or the onions or just the combination of both. I will be testing the Brussels sprouts out again. I'll probably do like a smaller serving, maybe like 3 ounces with some meat, and leave off the onions and see what that does. It would be very interesting if Brussels sprouts were not blood sugar friendly for me, but things like black beans and kidney beans were. That's where it's so helpful to have some kind of a glucose monitor so that you can find out which things for yourself are having the most impact. I totally would have guessed that the Brussels sprouts would have been more blood sugar friendly than beans. And I still need to test it out again just to be sure. But that just speaks to the importance of knowing your own biochemistry and how your body responds to different things. So I got a score of 8 on my dinner, but everything else was so good that I ended up with a total score of 10 for the day. So very, very happy with that. And I do like to go over and look at my average for the day. My average blood sugar for the day was 80, which is perfect for me. So as far as my lumen breath measurement, if you guys haven't seen my lumen video, I did one for my Wellness Wednesday this past week, and it goes over more details about the lumen and about the program. I will put that video up in the cards for you if you have not seen it. But this morning, after the full day of eating that you saw, I had a level of 3, which means I am right in the middle between burning carbs and burning fat. And that is not ideal for waking up after your nightly fast. You want to be 2 or a 1 because that says you're burning primarily fat. So that's something that I want to work on, and I'm going to be trying to figure out what kinds of things I can do in order to move to those lower numbers. You can see my week so far. I've had my lumen for 4 days now, and I primarily get 3s. On Tuesday, I got a 2. I need to go back and see what I ate on Monday, because that might give me a clue of things that I can do in order to get those lower numbers. So if you guys are interested in learning more about NutriSense, the CGM program, I will have a link down in the description for that. I do get a little bit of a kickback if you go through that link and just sign up for more information with your email address. You don't even have to make a purchase for me to get a little kickback. So it's a really, really easy way to support my channel if you feel like doing that. If you want more information about Lumen, check out my video that I made this past Wellness Wednesday. And there's also a link down below in the description for Lumen as well. I'm still getting used to Lumen, still trying to decide if it's going to be helpful for me or not, but you can find more information in the link down below. And I do have a coupon code. It's just Indigo. If you do end up purchasing the Lumen, it will get you $50 off your order. Thanks so much for hanging out on this What I Eat in a Day video. Hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you again in the next one.